Donald Trump's lawyers have announced that as part of their, controlling the trial, which is the part of the trial we're at now, they get to call the witnesses, they get to set the tables, they get to do everything for themselves because the prosecutors already had their term. And they have said that the last thing they are going to do on December 11th, the very last witness they are calling to the stand, is the man himself, Donald J. Trump. Now, yes, Donald Trump was already called as to testify in front of the prosecutors, but the defense says we're not done. We want him to come back on and kind of put all this to rest as the last witness we're going to call. And a former federal prosecutor, along with other legal experts, are pointing out just how stupid that is as a legal strategy. One of those people happens to be former federal prosecutor Elizabeth De La Vega, who said on social media that this is, well, dumb. What happens after a witness testifies on direct is, of course, cross-examination. Any benefit that Trump's team thinks his direct testimony provides will be destroyed by the time the Attorney General's office finishes with him. So Trump's lawyers are thinking, hey, let's call him last, right? He'll tie it all up in a nice big bow and we'll hand it off to the judge. Trump gets the last word and it'll be great. But they forgot, apparently, that you don't go last. There's cross-examination. So the prosecutors are going to get to go up to Donald Trump after you've gotten him to say all these things about how he wasn't involved in the fraud and that there was no fraud and that he actually undervalued his properties. Then the prosecutors go back and they grill him. And that will be probably the last thing that happens before you head to closing arguments. So most likely the last thing that court will hear before the closing arguments will be those prosecutors absolutely ripping apart and completely dismantling your client and star witness himself. This is not smart. That will be the last thing on the judge's mind before he issues the final ruling. You don't call your guy last. I haven't even been to law school, and even I knew that before reading this story. I can't wrap my head around a decision this stupid. It's like these lawyers have never actually done a trial. I mean, listen, I know Alina Habba used to be a parking garage lawyer, but still, you have to know these things. This isn't the movies where you bring on the big guy last because you're going to knock it out. No, this isn't A Few Good Men and you're waiting for Jack Nicholson to blow up everything on the stand. That's a movie. I can't. I can't with these people. They are so dumb. It makes my head hurt. But please go along with your legal strategy. I mean, at this point, you've already, set the docket, so you kind of have to. And can't wait to see how that works out for you. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.